Okay, so one of my favorite things to do with Desmos is to use it to help us decide whether it's linear, quadratic, or cubic regression that we're going to be modeling. So in this one, I already have Desmos pulled up and I already clicked on the Start Graphing button. And over here I have my table with my data in it for which I want to input into our graph. And so I'm going to add an item and I'm going to click Table. And then I'm going to put my X values in, and then I'm going to go ahead and put my Y values in. And as I'm doing that, you could be doing this as well on your computer. And I think I missed a number, so I need to go back and see. Yep, I need two 11s and a 56. So then what we're trying to decide is, does this look like quadratic, cubic, or linear? It doesn't look like linear. It looks a little bit like quadratic here, but then you have this one off here. What you can do then is go ahead and put in your equations, and when we do regression, you need to do y sub 1, and then you need the tilde, which I find on the ABC key, and then it's ax sub 1 plus b. And that's our line. And if we look, our r squared term is at 0.4868. So that tells me it's not probably linear regression. When we're going to do the quadratic, we're going to do y sub 1 and then the tilde a x sub 1, and then we need to go up and square the ax sub 1. And I can use the little arrow key on the keyboard, or you can use the squared key from down here. And then we need plus ax sub 1 plus b. And there is our quadratic regression, or cube, and then our r squared there is 0.5866. So still not modeled real well. And now we'll go in and we'll do cubic. So it's y sub 1 tilde, and then we need ax sub 1, and then we need it to the third power this time, and then plus bx sub 1 to the second power, and then plus cx sub 1, and then plus d. And when I get done there, I have my cubic function, and notice how my r squared is all the way up to 0.9583. We now know that cubic is the closest we're going to get to modeling this data. And that's how I like to teach kids to use Desmos to compare the linear and the quadratic and cubic regression.